Arcata does so much for this team, downfield and in the handler. A lot of hybrid players in this team. And Alex Thorne snaps off a forehand, running underneath it. Newell sagging, Pat McMillan. Fooled a little bit by his hat. Oh, Hannah jacks one. This one could be a contest. Van Duzen coming up behind Mott, but Mott manages to track it down, finds Nardelli for the goal. Colicchio had a moment where he had a free throw, but he didn't have any options downfield. Jimmy Toll has an option, and that option is Tom Edmonds. But Michelle is on him. Who's going to win this one? It's Edmonds! Michelle congratulates him. Murderer's row. Out of a vertical stack. We've got Jimmy Toll off the top, out of the alpha position, as coach calls it. And he pulls the trigger again. Colicchio, he's got some company there, but it doesn't bother him. Ballman was in the area, and Whitmer was closing fast. But Colicchio, Michelle matching up against Mast. Mast goes into motion. A lot of contact on him. This one to Toll in the corner. He leaps and grabs it with both hands, wrapping him around that sixth goal for the Thunderbirds with 30 seconds left. A beautiful feed. In a side stack with Arcata out in space. Now, going deep. We've got Mott. Shepard going to track it down. Can he catch up to it? He does once, but it can be confusing for the remainder of the offense. Now Thomas and Mass playing catch. Edmonds gathers it in, and he's got Max Shepard cutting to the cone. And now another one with the tallest and the shortest. Now it looks almost like a triple team. Damiano sends one out. Arcata's got it. He's got a crossfield shot. Nothing any defender can do about it. And Martin pulls it in. Strategy here of putting the D team out on offense after an offensive break. Repperman has it and finds Van Duzen. Van Duzen will let this one go to Watt. There's no question in my mind. Will it be high enough? It is, and you know Watt is. Shuffled out quickly into the hands of Thorne by Martin. Thorne pulls the trigger on another one. Van Duzen has the inside line, but Mott is there, and Van Duzen makes Mott commit maybe a little earlier than he would have liked to. Nothing in front of him, so he resets the disc. And Owen sends one up. He's got a receiver. It's coming down, and Hannah pulls it in. And I know that defensive players appreciate it. Watt catches it in front of Martin. He's got Van Duzen deep, and he sends it deep. There's going to be company back there, though. Arcata and Nardelli, but Van Duzen leaps up and pulls it down. Nardelli couldn't even get there. Arcata looked like he had the line. Van Duzen has been boxed out by receivers all game. This time, he turns the table. If he wants to Van Duzen, he does with the blade. Perfect one. Van Duzen has it. 5 seconds left. McMullen is going to have to make a choice soon. Van Duzen looking, and he finds Repperman. Repperman on an infield greatest. Well, that's my fault. Max Shepard surrounded, rifles a hammer across the field. It could not be more perfect to CJ Colicchio. Van Duzen has it. Throws one up. Colicchio goes and gets it. He's got Toll in the back working against Little. He throws a hammer. It's going to helix, and it will come down in the hands of Shepard, and we'll never. Goes off downfield. McMillan rolls and picks him up. Cooper's got to find Thorne. Thorne snaps one off to Hannah, and there's no doubt about it. Also, I think maybe because of the contact. Shepard working against Whitmer. There's a lot of contact there, and a scooper goes up to Edmonds, who is absolutely undeterred by the defense, and he says something. Taking Nardelli with him. Pat Mack jumps up, pulls it down. Now the big man has it. Anson Repperman, and he jacks it all alone back there. The two of them, Pastor and Yarder, and Yarder doesn't even let Pastor get off the ground. He jumps up, pulls it down, and the Thunderbirds bringing their D team out to play offense after a disappointing break. Squander a golden opportunity. Can they make something happen anyway? With 10 seconds left. Disc goes up, pulled down, sent out into space, and what a turnaround for the Thunderbirds as Owens gathers it in. Heyman in the end zone. Mott over there almost fell out of his hands. Now Damiano's got it. Finds an inside out, and Miles Cooper gets the block. That's big. Van Dusen has the opportunity as Repperman going deep, puts his head down, jacks it. Nobody's going to catch up to this one. Can Repperman milk it all the way? He doesn't. He's got a couple yards left. Watt stampeding down the field. Davis back. Instead, it goes to McMillan, and the Thunderbirds get a critical break at a critical juncture. Had an opportunity to go deep instead. Edmonds has it. And he sends one across the field, this time to Nardelli, and he manages to reach out. I'm sorry, that's Shepard. That is Shepard who is making those cuts. And it looks a lot like Shepard. They both have sick flow, but it's Shepard. And then this is where Van Dusen can throw it up again. And again, it's Repperman. And Hanna trailing, and Repperman bobbles it into the end zone for a score. And then Newell sneaking deep. Colicchio thinks better of it. Now cutting in is Edmonds. Kind of playing a hybrid position so he can make throws like this to Max Shepard, who goes up and gets it on the goal line and finishes to Jimmy Toll. Gets possession on the far side of the field. Thunderbirds eating up time. They would like to get it onto the other side of the field, and Van Dusen has it, and he's got a receiver in the form of McSherry. McSherry being chased by Arcata. The disc is going to outrun Arcata, but not McSherry. Clint McSherry. Thunderbirds haven't set up a picket fence downfield, and Philadelphia jacks one here. We got Repperman, Little. This one could be from the highlights, and Little rips it away from Repperman to add another one to the Phoenix total, and it's 23-20. With 5 seconds left, a hammer or a blade over the top, and Newell doesn't have to throw it. He can hang on to it. Zeros on the clock, 23 on the home side scoreboard, 20 for the Phoenix, and the Thunderbirds get off the schneid, going to 1-4, but what a sweet win it is.